This segment of Sports Blitz Live is brought to you by Never Quit Apparel. Check them out online at nqbythy.com.
It's under center. Double wing, flip over here, now it's a reverse. Buckner back to the right side, he's got a hole. 35-30, breaks out there, 25-20, 15-10, he's gone. Touchdown! Wildcat! Wildcats moving right left, tall sweep, and here's the reverse. And now he gets it 30, 35, breaks down 40, 45, cuts space down midfield, great cut, 40, down to the 35, 30-yard line, dragging a Davidson Warrior. Down and 6, here's a full snap. Javian Bates hits him in the backfield, he's going to drive him down at the 20-yard line. Williamson this time going to play action. Blake Dean's got him, but he slips out of there. Blues got him this time, and he's not going to slip out of that one, and he's going down. First and 10 Wildcats at the Davidson 44. Here's a tall sweep, and it's going to be a halfback pass, and he's got Derek wide open at the 20. He catches it, 15 down to the 12. Back across. Good snap. The place to kick it up. It's a good kick. Did he get it? I think he did. Anthony Robb, the 37-yard winner. Only one back, so the true pistol formation. Kendall Williamson. Drop back. It's going to be a design quarterback draw, and what a great play by Jalen Burton. 3. Shotgun snap. Williamson going to roll the pocket to the right, and he's under pressure. Gets away from one, not going to get away from the other. Ryan Jones comes up from the linebacker position, who's been playing extremely well. Down 11. Bryson, play action, going to throw. Jaderek's wide open over the middle field. He's got it. 40-yard line. Breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet at midfield. And he's going to finally go down right there in midfield. And Braxton Bett put that one. Johnny on the spot. One to the top, moving right to left. Williamson going to drop back to pass. Looking in the end zone. He's under pressure. He's hauled off at the 25. And he is down. And that is a huge sack for Blake Dean. He's gonna roll out over here, and Blake Dean's got him at the 25 for a sack, and Blake Dean has got Williamson's number. Stands at the 20, and it's a high snap. He's able to handle it. He's able to get it off a punt. He's gonna run up and field it. He fumbles it. We got it. We got it at the 40-yard line, and he ran up to field it, and it was probably the worst thing he could have done.
That's coaching. Coaching won it, and these players have gone after it, and it's a big win.
It's over. 10-3, Wildcats come out of here winners. And the Wildcats move on, and they'll be back at the Sportsplex. Folks, get ready to come out and support the Wildcats in the second round as they come down here and they smack Davidson right in the jaw. 10-3, and they go home winners. What a great job for this Wildcat offense and defense and special teams.
Ryan Jones, one play stood out in that game when they quarterback was able to run out Williamson, run out to the right side, and you were able to step up and make a big play and get a sack right there, stop another drive for Williamson. We was just talking to Cody and Blake, and the way they were able, you guys just dug deep down in the red zone 3 or 4 times and able to just find a way to hold them out of the end zone. Talk about getting in there, being able to play in opportunistic times. And Tobias goes down early, you're going to have to be in the game.
I got in there, and I made a lot of mistakes. I missed a lot of tackles I shouldn't have missed, but I got a great defensive line that helped me out back there, and they stopped them up.
Talk about that Davidson offense. So moved it all night, but you know the key is not letting them cross the goal line, and they missed a couple opportunities, but man, you guys seem like from the linebagging post and that defensive line, you just guys got back in the backfield enough to disrupt their offense.
The biggest play I think we had was on that penalty they had that brought them out of the end zone.
Yeah, the holding penalty.
Yeah, that really cut them down deep. It was just
special win.
Special win.
Well, Ryan, continue to play well. Don't know the status of Tobias, but I know you're going to be ready next week. Thanks.
Right,
Thank you, Cody Brooks here, guys. Blake, you wreaked havoc from defensive end post all night. Got a couple of big sacks in the game. Just talk about, coming down the stretch, knowing your backs were against the wall, trying to hold on to a touchdown lead, and they had a couple of opportunities. Talk about that this week.
You just had to step up and do what you could. Knowing this, we had to step our level playoffs, and just
deep down. Just had to
dig down.
Cody, big play coming down. They run a sprint out pass, and I guess DJ gets in, best I can remember, DJ gets in front of him enough to slow him down to cut back. Looks like they're going to go in. Again, for a tying score, you're able to run him down from behind, and then you guys end up holding him again. Just how many times you guys down there inside the red zone had to dig a bend but don't break attitude?
Man, tonight, man, I'd like to give a shout out to my defense, man. They played a heck of a job, man. When we get down there at the 20-yard line, we was down, we dug deep inside, man. We came out with the stops. Like you said on that last play, I just had to sprint out. I gave it all I got to hold it down, man, to do for my team. But like I said, I couldn't do it by myself. For me, the rest of it was a team thing. I want to give a shout out to our whole team, offense and everybody. They couldn't do it without being a team.
Well, guys, congratulations. Appreciate all that you guys did. I'm going to grab a couple more guys. BRHS, the principal at Benjamin Russell High School. Jay, you and I were just talking about this community, and Coach Horn were talking about it. It's been waiting on this night for a couple of years now, and that was old Benjamin Russell football. You just said it to me, and that's don't quit until the final horn blows. Find a way to win, even in these ugly games. And you know what? Some of the ugly wins are some of the prettiest.
That's right. Well, I'm going to tell you, Brent, that's what I told the kids today at lunch. We were talking after they ate, and I told them that's the way Benjamin Russell plays. I mean, we're a blue-collar team, and we don't lay down for anybody. Last couple of weeks, I didn't think like we played like we should. Coach Horn felt the same way. I think we talked to him, and he coached them up great. And I'm going to tell you, we played hard. And we won that game tonight because our boys wanted it more.
That's exactly right. And we kind of broke their will there in the first half, and we're able to hold on. And this team's won 7 ball games this year. And, going from 2 1-9 seasons to a 7-win season with the possibility of winning 8 and moving on. 32 teams start the playoffs, we're down to 16. And if things play out the way we think they're going to play out, we'll be back home next week against Phoenix City.
It should be, and like you say, I mean, people can say what they want to say, but after tonight, there's only 16 teams left, and Benjamin Russell High School is one of them. So what that means is, hey, we're one of the best 16 teams in the state.
And we want to say one more thing, Jay. It's all a mentality. And, we talked about 6A, 5A bouncing up. Go with what cards you dealt. We've had some tough luck the last couple of years in 6A, but this team's proven, and this city's proven over the years, when I was in school at Benjamin Russell, we can play in any classification. Yeah, we've had some tough breaks, but every program goes through it, and this team's well on its way back. And if we, I think it looks like we may go down to 5A, but if it doesn't, this team right here, their mindset, it's all about what you take on the field, what you believe you can win.
Well, that's right. And whoever walks on the football field, we want to go out there and feel like we're going to compete and we're going to win football games. And it doesn't matter what classification we're in. That's the mentality we've got. And like you said, you play with the cards you're dealt, and that's what we did. And again, I just can't say enough about Dan and the coaching staff. Everybody in Alex City knows we've been a little crippled. We lost Brian early, and that kind of changed things around, and we couldn't do some of the things that we wanted to do. But we just won this thing on hard. Offensive line played lights out. That defense, I mean, they bent a few times, but we never broke. And I tell you, Blake Dean played a great game. Had some young guys. Ryan Jones stepped up. Me Buckner and Albies ran the ball hard, and Braxton managed the game.
That's it. That's all you got to do as a quarterback.
And we're proud of him. And just, listen, Alex City, I'm proud to say I'm from Alex City.
Hey,
Russell High School.
And one more week of football.
That's right.
You take them one at a time, and we got one more week, and there'll be another exciting week at Benjamin Russell High School.
All right, we're live to fight another day, baby.
Absolutely.
We're live to fight another day.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Coach 10-3. Be able to hold on all night long. Had our opportunities in the first half, and I'll tell you what, you got to tip your hat to that defense, but really had our chance to put the ball game away in the first half.
Well, we did. I thought we executed the double wing to perfection, other than the, couple of fumbles we had in the holding penalty down there when we had the ball in about the 10. But that's kind of a high risk offense, and because you're pitching the ball, and
sure,
and you're handing the ball off
3 or 4 days working on it too.
Right, you don't have 4 days, but I thought overall the kids executed it well, and I can't say enough for our defense, because it looked like they was going to score several times, and we came through with some big plays, big sacks, big pass breakups, and I'm telling you, the Lord has blessed me to win a lot of games, but this win tonight ranks right up there among the best ones.
Well, you and I have talked for the last 2 years about what don't kill you makes you stronger, and we've had our tough times the last couple of years, and suffered through tons of injuries and breaks. Didn't seem like anything ever went our way, and we knew this day was coming. And this team has won 7 ball games this year, and they've persevered and fought through some things. And as you said on the pregame interview the last couple of weeks, we just hadn't played very well. And you felt like if we came down here and played up to our ability, and we played 4 quarters, that we would win this football game. We did.
Well, I felt like, I got confidence in our kids because, I've seen what they can do. And we've had some tough breaks. Tobias broke his wrist tonight, and, another tough break. And, losing him was going to hurt. But
Trevor steps up. A lot of Ryan Jones steps in
and does a job. And, these players, I can't say enough about them. And these coaches, the assistant coaches, they don't get the credit they deserve because they out there coaching their tail off. And basically, I just sit around and get in the way most of the time. But I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of this coaching staff, and I'm proud for the community because this community deserves a team that comes out and plays hard and comes out on top. And we're just happy to have the opportunity to go another round.
Well, absolutely. And Coach Horn, that locker room, I mean, that said it all. These kids, to win a first-round game, and only 32 teams make playoffs to begin with. Right. Now it even gets smaller, and there's a chance, based on what happens, we may be back at home next week, and we'll know more about that a little bit later. But if Phoenix City was able to win, I think we'll be able to have them at our place. And what a special opportunity that is to be back at the Sportsplex at least one more time and move on into the second round.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell the kids all week long. You forget about records because now there's 32 teams, and after tonight there's going to be 16, and everybody's record is 0-0 when they start. And I've been in it long enough to know anything can happen on any given night. And in the playoffs, it's a different season, and it's time to step up and raise our level of play. And hopefully we can have a good week of practice this week and come back ready to play next week.
Well, we're one of those 16 now. We're 1-0.
We are.
We're 1-0, and Coach, can't say enough about what you've done. And we've gotten here in 2.5 years, and this program's well on its way back to where it was.
Well, I hope so. We're not there yet, but we're working towards it.
Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.